Have you ever heard the saying, "The lion shall lie down with the lamb"? It paints a beautiful, peaceful picture, right? A powerful predator coexisting with a gentle, vulnerable creature. This image has been used for centuries to symbolize an era of ultimate peace, a golden age where conflict ceases to exist. It's a powerful metaphor for harmony and reconciliation, often associated with biblical prophecies of a utopian future. But here's a little secret. That exact phrase, "the lion shall lie down with the lamb," isn't actually in the Bible. Shocking, right? It feels like it should be. It is one of those things we've all heard so many times we just assume it as true. So if it's not in the Bible, where did it come from? And what does the original text actually say? Let's unravel this fascinating mystery together. The source of this popular image comes from the book of Isaiah, a major prophetic book in the Old Testament. Specifically, we're looking at chapter 11, verse 6. But if you open it up, you'll find something slightly different. It reads, "The wolf shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the young goat, and the calf and the lion, and the fattened calf together, and a little child shall lead them." Notice that? It's the wolf that dwells with the lamb, not the lion. The lion is definitely there, hanging out with a calf, but the iconic pairing is a wolf and a lamb. So, why do we all remember it as the lion and the lamb? This is where the story gets really interesting. It's a classic case of cultural memory and a phenomenon sometimes called the Mandela effect, where a large group of people collectively misremembers a specific detail. The imagery is so powerful that it's easy to see why the switch happened. The lion is the king of the beasts, the ultimate symbol of power and ferocity. Pairing it with the lamb, the epitome of innocence and gentleness, creates a much starker, more dramatic contrast than a wolf and a lamb. A wolf is certainly a predator, no doubt, but the lion carries a more majestic and royal symbolism in our collective imagination. So, over time, the wolf was unofficially swapped out for the more poetic and powerful lion in the popular retelling of the verse. Artists have also played a huge role in cementing this image in our minds. Throughout history, countless paintings, sculptures, and illustrations have depicted the lion and the lamb together. One of the most famous is a series of paintings called The Peaceable Kingdom by the American folk painter Edward Hicks in the 19th century. Hicks created over 60 versions of this painting, and in most of them, the lion and the lamb are prominently featured, often cuddling right in the center. These paintings became incredibly popular and helped solidify the lion and lamb pairing as the definitive symbol of peace. So, while the wolf gets the short end of the stick, the essence of the prophecy remains the same. The core message of Isaiah 11 is one of radical transformation and reconciliation. It describes a future where the natural order of predator and prey is completely overturned. It's not just about animals, though the verses that follow talk about a world where they shall not hurt or destroy, and the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord. It's a vision of a world free from fear, violence, and injustice. A world where even the most deep-seated enmities are resolved. This idea of a peaceable kingdom isn't unique to one faith. Many cultures and religions around the world have similar prophecies or myths about a future golden age of peace. It speaks to a deep, universal human longing for harmony and an end to suffering. We see this desire reflected in our stories, our art, and even our misremembered proverbs. But let us not forget the other part of that verse from Isaiah, "And a little child shall lead them." This is a crucial and often overlooked part of the prophecy. It suggests that this new era of peace won't be brought about by force or power in the way we usually understand it. Instead, it will be guided by the qualities we associate with a child: innocence, humility, and trust. It's a powerful statement that turns our typical ideas of leadership and authority upside down. The mightiest of beasts are led not by the strongest, but by the most humble. So, what can we take away from the mystery of the lion and the lamb? First, it's a great reminder to always go back to the source. Popular sayings and cultural shorthand can be useful, but they can also drift away from the original meaning. Digging a little deeper often reveals a richer, more nuanced story. Second, it shows the power of a symbol. Even though it's a misquote, the lion and the lamb has become a potent and universally understood symbol for peace. It captures our imagination in a way that the wolf and the lamb just doesn't. It speaks to our hope for a world where the strong protect the weak, and where power is used not for domination, but for peace. And finally, it's a beautiful vision to hold onto. Whether it's a wolf and a lamb, or a lion and a lamb, the image of natural enemies living in harmony is a powerful metaphor for the world we hope to create. It's a world where divisions are healed, where conflicts are resolved, and where a spirit of peace and understanding reigns. The prophecy from Isaiah is ultimately a message of hope. It tells us that a different world is possible, a world transformed by justice, knowledge, and a radical kind of peace. So, the next time you see a picture of a lion snuggled up with a lamb, you'll know the whole story. You'll know it's not quite what the original text said, but you'll also understand why this particular image has captured our hearts and minds for centuries. It's a testament to our enduring dream of a peaceable kingdom, a world where we can all, finally, lie down together without fear. Thanks for watching and exploring this little piece of cultural history with me. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. See you next time.